3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, should they stay or should they go? Do 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 do. Or should they stay or should they go now? Do 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 do. Right? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the answer to the question I've just asked you. Essentially, folks, I think we have 3 positions that need super strengthening. I've looked through, I've gone through, and I've decided that while Rico is maybe at risk if we can get someone in, I mean, look at the clean sheet record. 18 clean sheets, 28 conceded. The best record in Serie A last season. I'm finding it difficult to say he should be replaced because of how good he was last year. Some players on Football Manager perform above and beyond expectations, and I think Rico is probably just going to be one of those players who performs on the biggest stage for me. So he stays in there, and I'd say unless a really obvious replacement comes along for a price we can afford, then he stays. A lot of you were suggesting and sort of agreeing with me yesterday that left-backs are needed. Deep line playmaker in the centre to replace Shaqiri, obviously went back from his loan spell. And an attacking midfielder that is a cut above, really. Almost Derek levels of good. And, I mean, there's an argument to say, play him further forward, Ben. Get him involved and then pack your midfield. And that is an option for me this season. The question would be, can we get a box-to-box player in the centre that would really drive us to be that much better? And again, it's one of these. It's one of these two. Do we play Derek further forward and let him be the creative outlet? Maybe play Centano as a more sort of central midfielder on support, and then play Derek as an attacking midfielder as that playmaker. And then that front three is all of a sudden very terrifying. But then do you lose something in the middle third of the pitch? Do you then lose something in that creative area to get him the ball? That's the question we've got. So today we will focus on these 3 roles, and as you might have already guessed, this is again a transfer special. So let's walk through things and start with a potential in. It's this left back role. Let's see. So the man in question is from Real Madrid. It's Federico Guerrero. We looked at him yesterday, with Fede, and I don't know if he's the right choice for me. The question would be for me is that his crossing is only at an 8. He's physically very good. His determination's good. Positioning's good. Tackling's very good as well. That's what I like about him. Marking is only at 12. Heading at 10. I can look past that though if he was creating more offensively, but the problem with that 8 crossing, I don't know if he quite suits. It would cost £8 million to get him in. What I'm actually going to do with this one is I'm going to delay it and see what you lot think, essentially. There is a poll in the top right of the corner. Federico Guerrero, yes or no, poll at the top right, the little I button. Let me know, what do you think? Delay. Because I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he's the right player for me. He hasn't got that crossing ability. He's not an amazing defender. His tackling's 15. That's pretty good. But because for all that can be said for Barloco, 13 tackling, 12 marking, same marking, better heading, and 12 crossing. On the surface of it, you would compare the two maybe and say, well, Fede probably looks slightly better overall. He's got a bit more about him as an overall defender. But in the key areas that we're looking for here, if we're talking about is his heading going to be important, the marking's the same, the tackling's only slightly worse, but his crossing's that much better. Is it worth £8 million to bring in a slight upgrade? That's always the problem, especially when you're on a limited budget. You have to make that sort of choice. Scanu's wanted. We brought Scanu in a while ago, and I've just not really played him. He had a long loan spell last season in Serie B where he did all right, but I don't think. See, Douglas Santos, it's like, oh yeah, we'll talk about it. No, you won't. He wants 115 grand. Get out of my face. The good thing for me, though, is you seem to be enjoying the fact we're doing little transfer episodes. There'll probably be another one tomorrow. And speaking of outs, were we? Padini's going as well. He's off, finally, to Brescia Calcio. Another player off the wage bill. 15k he was on, so I'm quite happy about that one. Now, here we are then. Lorenzo Pellegrini from Manchester United. We were talking about this central midfield spot, and if you could bring anybody in. We seem to have agreed a fee with Manchester United. If it can come off, it'll be $5 million up front and then maybe 7 over the period of time. If we suggest that, they've now changed. They've changed it all. Okay, let's say after league appearances, another 500,000. Let's be reasonable. I think his wage demands are going to be through the roof. I guess we'll see. Also, Renzi still not coming, although he's unhappy now. Disappointed not being able to join Spell 2K13. Oh, Mariano, is that true? He's considering his options. Right, he likes Palmer in Spell. I love this about Renzi. Okay. I guess we'll just make another offer that they're probably going to reject. Mariano, a little bit less now because you're unhappy, so we'll see. Now these strikers we were looking at last time as well. Sebastian Ferry. You've also got Kouakou. It's going to be one of these two. It's the French, the young French strikers that actually, as you can see, are very good. If we can't get Renzi in, then these are the boys we go to. I think there's quite a few of them. Carlos Lecano as well. Lecano. I don't know how you'd say that. Regardless, he looks decent too. Maybe not the best of the bunch. Ferry, by the way, for those that are interested, also very good. So you see all three strikers, very good indeed. Defensive midfielders, we were looking at Jorginho, of course, a player of Napoli currently, has moved to the Chinese Super League and is playing really well because he's probably a lot better than all of the players in that division. But I think wages will be a problem. Speaking of goalkeepers, Profit from Ajax, Xavier Profit, I think he's the only man I could see replacing Rico. I don't know if we get him on a good deal or not. He conceded not that many goals, actually. He might be the right sort of player. We'll make an inquiry. I'm interested to see what Ajax want for him. Speaking of Ajax as well, another defensive midfielder, if we were to go down that route, in Ivan, we'll call him Ivan. 3.5 million. That might be something we can get off the ground. We'll make an inquiry on him as well. We're just going to make inquiries on players. Why not? Another one is Patrick Brands, who is maybe also... I mean, again, let's just inquire about everybody. Let's stop showing this message. The amount of inquiries I'm going to be making. Too many messages. Now, Victor Bastos. Remember Victor Bastos? Anyone? Last year, we were going to get Victor Bastos from Liverpool, and he ended up going to Feyenoord. He's now worth £15 million. He's got a release fee of that, and it'd be a massive upgrade on what we've got right now, which is nothing right now. Another left back is Uti Aria. I think I can get him on loan for the season. I don't necessarily think he'd be a massive... Okay, we're looking for upgrades on Barloco, and I'm struggling. I must say, Cameron Borthwick-Jackson, I didn't know this. How good is he on this save? I never thought he got this good. I mean, I had him at Salford a few years ago. Awful. The Italian left back as well at Manchester United. We should sign at any price. But I think in terms of wages and in terms of actually getting into the club, it's going to cost a lot of money. So it's probably going to be a no. I mean, we'll make an inquiry. We also looked at Benjamin Mendy, of course, Manchester City Hall of Fame. I say Hall of Fame. We didn't even play for them on this because he started at Monaco. He'd be fantastic to bring in, wouldn't he? I don't think Gladbach are going to let him go. We'll make a cheeky bid of 5 million just to see what they say to that. And meanwhile, on Mendy, let's just can we declare an interest in him? Let's just say, yeah, we would quite like him as a transfer target. Who cares? Oh, Renzi's now had a row with Thomas Tuchel. Excellent. Right, well, good. He's furious apparently because he wants to play for Spal in the Champions League because Inter aren't in the Champions League. Wonderful stuff. Okay, this is going well. Right. We're hearing nothing from Renzi so far. There's been a transfer rumour leaks. Okay, now this is the problem. I think Pellegrini here, he's on 95k a week at United. He's not going to take a pay cut, is he, at 28? So this is going to be interesting. Okay, 12 million. It's a good fee. It's a good fee. Let's see what... Oh. He wants me to decide the fee. Right. Well, you're not going to be on more than Dorian. Oh, God, 85. This is not going to work. 4-year deal. On 85 grand a week, we'll give you 2.5 million for signing on. We'll give your agent 2 million, and if you want bonuses, actually no, let's put these in. Right, that seems reasonable in my book. We'll put there you are. Look, that seems good. And your thoughts? Bollocks. Right, well that's not gone well, has it? I can't pay him that much, so walk away. I feel like this episode, there's going to be a lot going on in a short space of time. So hold on to your hats, folks. Things are about to get intense. Now, interesting. Anthony Perret from Chelsea. I've had my loan offer accepted for him. I think he looks really good. He's cheap as well. We could have maybe put an option in to buy him, but I don't think Chelsea actually want to let him go just yet. As a ball-winning midfielder, not that playmaker, passing's only 12, but I'd like to have him in. 5'6", he's a little destroyer. Maybe the new Kante. You never know. Did they get him from France as well? Maybe he is the new Kante. Well, we'll see, won't we? I've put the loan bid and it's been accepted, and inquiries have been dismissed left, right and centre. So you can see there, Perret, 3-star current ability, 4-star potential ability, and yeah, he'd have to learn Italian. I think that would be the only drawback on him, but apart from that, I think he'd be good. Renzi, the bid's been rejected again, mate. I don't know what to tell you. He really wants to join Spal, and he's not happy about it, Inter. So, I mean, it's really balls in your court, innit, mate? I'll make an inquiry, see what they want. And Mariano, mate, I don't know what I can do. I'm trying everything. Now, Patrick Brandt has a release clause of 11 million, so that actually wouldn't be that bad. He's got a minimum release fee of 11 million pounds as Paddy. I think he's a good backup option. If some of the others maybe don't work out, that is the one we'll go to. He's 19, he's quite young, but obviously he's got a little bit of room to manoeuvre and improve. And I like what he's got about him, driven in the pursuit of his goals, consistent performer, ability to make the right decision. It's one of the main reasons behind the player's intelligence. If you look at his decision making, up at 17 for a 19-year-old is almost unheard of. I'd quite like him. I think he'd be good. But we'll hold off for now. Players with release fees, you can go in and just do whatever you want. We'll make a bid then. 9 million's a lot. We'll just 38 million. They've said. See, this is again. We talked about this the other day. If I had all the money in the world, I'd just be going in on these. I'd just be getting them all. I'd just be spending massively. But because of our budget, just to remind you of the budget, 20 million is what we've got. And if players are going to leave, we're going to tell. You've got plenty of time, Scrivani, shut up. If players leave, then of course that gives us the option. I'm really seriously thinking about offering out Bon Jovi, because I don't think Bon Jovi is going to start for me next season. As much as I think he's a good player, he just doesn't quite offer me enough. I just want a little bit more from him. We didn't get Tofty back. If I can cash in on Bon Jovi, a player I bought for 2.7 million, and get around 30 million for him, then we're laughing. So let's see. We'll offer him out for 40 million and see what he thinks of that. And if any teams come in with 40 million, all of a sudden, our transfer, he's not happy about it. I'm going to say it's the right thing to do at this point in your career. You might as well go play somewhere else. Anybody interested? 40 million, Bon Jovi, well worth it. It's a bit like bargain hunt right now. I'm trying to no offers for Bon Jovi. Apparently transfer listing him will help. Literally no one's interested. Right. Okay, let's transfer. This might not go well. And if he doesn't go, still a decent player. Renzi, mate, I'm trying so hard. You've got no idea. They've rejected the inquiry about Renzi. He's on 95 grand a week. That might be a problem for us if it ever comes to the fact that he accepts. We'll just do 20 million straight then. We'll just offer 20 million straight. I can't afford it. So just the saga continues. I will do everything in my power this summer to get Renzi. Storaro wants to re-enter talks. We went over that last episode. No. Brand's offer right now we're going to reject, but we might go back in for him at a later date. We've got about 4 days, but I feel like a lot's happening. I still think that left back situation is a problem. Defensive midfielding, if we get this guy from Chelsea on loan for the year, that'd be fantastic. I think I was supposed to make loan offers for the guys that I scouted, and I just forgot. Hang on a minute. Okay, so these strikers that are available on loan, I should definitely go for at least one of them to try and get them in. This is probably going to be my man. Oh my God, they want a lot of money. That's obscene. That's an obscene amount of money. What about United? Do they want a king's ransom as well? This is probably the one I prefer. That's ridiculous, isn't it? If I give him 100% of the wages on both counts, how much can I lower the pay, the monthly pay? I know I still have to pay it, but I feel less bad about it if I pay it in that fashion. 210k a month, and it's on 24 grand a week, and I'm definitely going to play him. It's about 2 million for the loan, and then his wages, which sort of go into it as well. That's a good deal, I think, and actually bringing him in, Konassi, would be really good. He looks really good as well. He's not had the best season. He was at Inter last year and did nothing. I love a player from Inter that does nothing. Renzi, come on. We're getting to the beginning of the season now. We've got some pre-season friendlies on the horizon. I don't think we'll play any today. Really, it's about nailing down some players, and so far, it's been a bit hit and miss. But hopefully you're enjoying the process. From what I could gather from most people, I know we do games a lot, and of course we'll do lots of games this season with the Champions League and all sorts going on, but this is a key moment now for Spal, and I wouldn't ordinarily show you this. I'd just wait till the end of the summer and then go, look at what we did, and you wouldn't see the deals that maybe could have nearly happened. So this is, I like the fact you're seeing this. This is a bit different. They're a pain to edit, but they're a bit different. Okay, Spal seek the loan offer. It's been accepted by Munich. Okay, it's all kicked off. Juve have put in a similar loan bid for KK, we'll call him for now. Well, Bayern have bid for Scrivani. We'll get to that in a minute. Smolka commits his future. Our new defender to replace Munoz. You might remember him. He spent a season out on loan last year. France and Italy want me. Now, flipping heck. What do you do about that? France and Italy want me. The opportunity of playing Renzi and Spicer up front is quite exciting. I'd rather take the Albanian job, if I'm completely honest. Italy, I've got more money. I don't really know what to do. Do I take either of those jobs? I don't think right, let's do it with Scrivani. So Bayern have offered a £29 million bid for Scrivani. I think that's unreasonable, so I'm going to say £50 million bid for Scrivani and just see what they say. And they've said 35 million. Negotiations are at hand. Okay, well, I've seen you 38 million, and I'm going to say, okay, we're negotiating 48 million, and they've said 37 million. Well, You can see where this is going, folks. 46 million incoming. Right, 46 million pounds. How does that sound, Bayern Munich? Because we're getting closer to that, aren't we? 46 million pounds, and they've said 43 million non-negotiable. Bloody hell. Now, who else is interested in Skrivani? Is he a wanted man by lots of clubs, or Bayern are the only interested party right now? Right, well, we're going to view the offer in this manner so we can reject it and say it's not good enough, and we'll see if they come back with something else. Now, this is an issue. France and Italy. I don't think I want to take either job right now because it's 2024. They've just had a tournament. We'd have to... No, I don't want either. If you wanted me to take one, I'm really sorry. But I don't think Italy or France is the right move for me right now. But there's been speculation that I'm getting the Schalke job. I don't know where that's come from. Not even mentioned the Schalke job. I feel like Madrid were interested. That was it. Okay, so we are just playing the waiting game right now. We're waiting to see what occurs, what happens. So far, very little is the answer. I should say, if you are enjoying these transfer episodes, if it hits 1,000 likes, we'll give you another one tomorrow. And if tomorrow's hits 1,000 likes, we'll do another episode after that, which will probably be the two European, the games to play against Manchester United and Inter Milan, the Super Cup and the Community Shield equivalent. So if you're interested, 1,000 likes today, tomorrow, 1,000 likes tomorrow. Again, boom. It should be exciting. Have I made it sound exciting? I'll bring some party poppers or something. Okay, some more news then. And this is where... I think there's a natural pause developed here, folks. There's lots going on. Thoughts on everything. If there's one thing you think we should be talking about, let me know, comment section. Anthony Pettit, the defensive midfielder from Chelsea, it makes loads of sense to just get him in regardless. He's another body. He can play in that defensive midfield spot. It would be really important. We've got Europe as well. Teamwork's fantastic. Determination, decision-making, work rate. He's very athletic as well. 5'6", ball-winning midfielder. Might be N'Golo Kante this season. We'll have to wait and see. And again... in the top corner somewhere or other above me, Federico Guerrero. Sure. £9 million from Real Madrid. Is it a yes or is it a no? Let me know in the comment section and I will do whatever you say. Wow, that sounds weird. Right then, if you enjoyed the video, as I say, please do leave a like. If you want to see some more, subscribe to the channel. We've got some done, but not all done. And I'll see you again soon. With love, with care. Goodbye.